PhoenixTypewriter.com. My name is Dwayne. We're going to look at this Hermes 3000 today. That's got an unusual problem because Hermes do not skip, but this typewriter is skipping between characters, and it doesn't do it too often, but it does. Let's see if we can get it to do it right here. Usually Q4, QE was doing it a lot. Definitely the Q something. It's a bunch of skipping. There's one right there. That was a skipper, and that was another skipper right there. And at the beginning of that line. So I've already diagnosed this sort of, and kind of confirmed it with the customer that this machine did get damaged in shipping, or dropped, or I don't know. He seemed to think it could be shipping damage, so there must be a reason behind that. So let's take the carriage off this to start, and I'll show you what I found in here. Get a smaller, shorter screwdriver for this, and I think I'm going to try a adjustment in the escapement, although I think the escapement is actually bent. I spent quite a bit of time trying to straighten that out and was unsuccessful. Well, it might have got a little straighter, but it's still noticeably bent. Get this carriage out of here without killing myself here. Come on, there we go. Okay. So, if we look down in here, in the escapement area, we got the little star wheel right here, and that turns free one way, then escapes the other way. But if you look at this, you can see that this star wheel, so this would be one point right here, and it should be straight, and it's crooked. See that star wheel crooked down here? This should be straight, and it's not. This whole bracket here that holds this star wheel, it's either bent in this back portion, but I think it's this front where the nut is. It extends to the front, and that front has to go that direction, and then that would straighten this whole column out. But since this is bent that way, and this side of the star wheel is too much this way, and this side is too much that way, here's the escapement stop right there. And see how it's only touching about half of the star wheel right there? It should touch most all of it. And if I just manipulate this a little bit, it skips by like that right there. I think that's what's skipping. So I did try to form the whole escapement bracket back straight, like reverse the bend, reverse what happened, and I couldn't get it to budge while it was in here. I'm not sure if it's worth taking it all apart to try to form that bracket back straight, or replace it with a known straight bracket. But what I'm going to do here, in the time being, because everything else seems to be working, is I found an adjustment way down here. Way down in here. I can't see it. Okay, so it's right there, and there's a nut right there, and this is a screw shaft, and that adjusts where this chrome paw, escapement paw, that adjusts where its home position is. So I'm going to make that adjust this direction so this paw has more contact surface on the star wheel. That is the goal of this video and repair hopefully we get this successful today. Get my power cord out of the way. Flip this thing up. And so we got to take a few things off here. I couldn't get the wrench down. It's so tight down in there. Some of the stuff has to come off, including this piece here. This is some type of just a platform here for I don't know what exactly, but it's coming off because I need to access right down through here, and this arm is in the way. I think this is going to come out too. This is actually shipping bracket for the shift. So during shipping, this should be loosened and engaged into the tight basket, so it secures the tight basket during shipping. And one of the things that helps protect it during shipping. I don't know if it would have helped in this situation or not, but let's see if we can see in here now. Yeah, we can see in here a little better. So there's that nut. There's the nut right there. Right there. And there's the thread of the screw, and that touches this piece right here. So we're going to loosen that nut and then turn this inward a few turns and then see if that works. So this is really hard to see on camera because I've already attempted to see it on camera. There it is right there. And I know it's 5.5, so let's get in here. Okay, got it. Got a grip on it. Turn this around the other way. Okay, I think it's loose. You can still see it right there. I'm going to turn that nut out a few turns. So let's see if we can. That's more than a few turns, I think. I better make sure it's not backing out. Let me get some more light in here. Okay. Okay, looks good. Now I'm going to try to get that screw turned inward a little bit. This was the hardest thing. I could not find access to do this besides right here. Get my flashlight down here and see, so I could turn this right here. Just one little one little notch at a time, it seems like. Yeah, there it goes. So I'll try to go two threads in, I think. And then we'll try that, see what position it landed in. That is a tight spot. for sure. Okay, maybe I can get a little more out of it if I move this out of the way like that. Does not seem to be moving very much. I'm not sure it's moving at all. Let me try from beneath here. This is really in a tight spot. Okay, I want to see where the home position is now. Definitely looks better. A little more contact space there with that pawl. I don't think there's anything wrong going a little further. No, I think that's good. It's got a lot of contact space. Okay, so now I need to tighten that nut up in here. That a little bit tighter. Okay, let's put a wrench on this thing and see if we can finish it. This nut's got to be pretty tight. It's pretty. Okay, nice and tight. So we're going to try this. Yeah, see, that's touching most of that now. I was only touching about half of that before. Okay. Try that for an adjustment. It's out of the way. Let's put the carriage back in here. See if we made any improvement. I'll put those other pieces on when after I make sure it's working. See if I can get the carriage back in here without too much of a fight. Okay, so we got so far this guy up. Tighten this guy up. On and working. Let's see if it's spacing. Okay, we got space action. That backspace and tab. Okay. Get some new paper here. Let's see if she's gonna skip for us. Come on. No skipping, looking good. Alright, well, it was definitely doing it. At least once in that batch, so. Okay, I think that might have been it, so I guess a bent Starwheel will work if it's not bent too far, and you can adjust it like I did. Alright, so this is Escapement skipping fixed. Phoenix Typewriter, good day.